What up, dogs? Welcome back to Garo Text Clicker Heroes. Rar, let's get right back into it, shall we? Last episode was episode 277. Sorry, I'm just renaming the episode. Garo Text 277, part 2. Okay, and this one's part 3. Awesome. Okay, I took to heart a little bit of the research that I did before, where it was like, do the renaming and uploading off screen so that it's a little bit more professional, and also it's not a lot of progress is wasted. I'm doing a little bit of half and half, so I am naming the episode, which only takes like a few seconds, and I'm waiting to upload it until after all of the episodes are done, because before it totally mattered about the efficiency and whatnot, and the quickness of uploading, but now that I have really good internet, the upload speed is like 5 minutes or something, so I'm totally okay with just uploading them all after the stuff is done. So I'm doing a little bit of half and half now. It's slightly still unprofessional for me to be talking about the back end of things, especially at the beginning of an episode where I'm trying to, like, if there's a new viewer, I want to just fucking reel them in, but at the same time, I still gotta add a little bit of that personalized charm to it. So I do still do it, because I think it adds to the Garo-ness of everything. Excuse me, I'm sorry about that. It's a little early. I haven't had anything to eat yet. I've just been recording this whole time. So I've been playing video games this whole time because stuff. I got work, just eating up all of my what? Okay, sorry, my computer's being weird as shit right now. I need to restart this motherfucker or something. I don't know. Oh, I forgot to put this guy in a quest. 5 minutes. Yeah, 5 minutes to re-roll, because I don't think the 30-minute ruby quest is not gonna, I'm not gonna get a fucking ruby from that. So just re-roll. We'll get something better. Possibly a gold quest. This gold quest coming off in 15 minutes. That's gonna be nice. Okay, so yeah, last episode we were talking about no gardening, the new ancient, whether or not he's good or not. Mostly because he gives way less idle gold than Liberatus. Liberatus at the same level of just buying Liberatus firsthand would give me 150%, whereas it gives no garden 60%. I was hoping it would do more, and here's my reasoning. It's because Liberatus gives you idle gold for just being idle, and you just have to have the ancient, and that's it, and it gives you a lot, and it's like really fucking good, right? It's one of the best ancients, especially when you're on an idle, format for playing the game. So no garden in it literally does like half, less than half, like possibly even like a third, or like some other math configuration of that. But to make it happen, you need to have at least one auto clicker. Okay. Which is 100 rubies. You gotta invest a lot to make this guy work. I understand that the idea is that the more auto clickers you have, the fucking crazier this motherfucker gets. But 100 rubies is a lot to spend on an auto clicker. And also, you would have to spend if you want to get the zombie hand and the fucking turkey. You're gonna have to spend real money too to do that. Oh no, those are just skins, so that doesn't even count right there. Even money can't well, man, money can't help you because money will buy you rubies, but still, though, it's like it's a lot of investment to get Mr. No Gardenet here to work properly, and even to a point where it's going to be doing better than Liberatus, to the point where if you have a Transcension, you're going to want to do No Gardenet instead of Liberatus. Let's just calculate that out real quick then, why don't we? So it's on first purchase, Liberatus does 150% gold gain when idle, and this one does 60% gold gain when idle per unassigned auto-clicker. So if you have one auto-clicker, it's going to give 60% gold gain when idle. If you have two, it's going to have 120. Okay? And then it's only 30% away from being better than Liberatus, which is like half of an auto-clicker. So you're going to have to spend like around... okay, so math-wise, you're going to have to spend 250 rubies to make it as good as Liberatus, okay? Now, that's a permanent thing, though, like, because once you have those auto-clickers, they don't go away. You just have them, and then keep them forever. So that's nice. That's, at least it works. But there you go. The actual math, not the fake, like, you know, experimental math, theoretical math, is 300. You would have to spend 300 rubies to get 3 auto-clickers, because there's no auto-clicker that costs 50. They all just cost 100, so you have to get 3 to make it better than Liberatus. And then I'll be doing 180% gold gain when idle per auto-clicker. So, but another thing. Here's another thing. Excuse me. Oh, man. Oh, man. Empty belly burps are just weird. Okay, sorry. Yeah, it doesn't even show, like, my battery percentage. Like, how do I know how much... Oh, my God, what happened here? Okay, good. Okay. No, don't bring that up. There we go. Sorry, it's just, like, some weird stuff going on. Let me just plug in my computer just so I'm fucking safe. I don't want to, like, accidentally, like, kill my computer. Like, I have it plugged in and still, like, there's no battery icon. Like, what the fuck, dude? How did it get this bad? I'm gonna restart my computer again after this. But sorry, let's get back to the topic at hand. We're right. So yeah, you'd have to spend 300 rubies to make this better than Liberatus. But once you do, it's always gonna be better than Liberatus. You don't have to re-spend those 300 rubies on for anything, because you already have. Okay, yes, got nothing. 15 minutes, I guess, to re-roll, because I have no hopes in getting that relic at all. Wow, I did not know I had that many levels in me. Okay, but sorry. Yes, but yeah. So there is a way to make this better than Liberatus. You just have to, like, put a lot of resources into it, and obviously, if you want, like, it to be even better than Liberatus, you just gotta keep putting resources into it to the point where, oh, Liberatus is kind of okay, but fucking No Gardenet is the shit. It's the one that you get because it is a boss bowler. Which brings me to my next point. Like, we have the 3 gold gain dudes, right? We level them up equally, right? Which is perfect, because that's how stats work in this game. Blah blah blah. Math. Okay, don't need to explain that to you guys. Hopefully, just do your own research. I'm pretty sure I'm correct. But yes. So excuse me. But yes. So what sort of mathematical equationality would change if we had No Gardenet alongside these 3, you know? Being also a gold game dude, you know? we have 4 gold D&Ds that we have to level up equally, which is a little awkward because we only have 2 damage dudes and 1 hero soul dude. The hero soul dude takes a lot of hero souls to like level up, but still. And then we have more, of course, being the fourth quarter of that equation. So would that change anything? Would at a certain point would you just not purchase Liberatus and just have no Gardenet? Because Liberatus would not give like efficient or meaningful enough stats. It's an interesting question. Or would it be like too much stats on the gold side, which is not what you want when you're doing the math on that sort of thing? I don't know, man. It's rough. Oh shit, I can give this guy 1,000 levels again. Oh my god, I can give him several thousand levels actually. Holy shit. It's interesting, man. Wow, got a lot more levels to give. I'll have to think about it, because the prospect of just having an ancient that will be better than Liberatus and can like infinitely become better just from grinding out more rubies is a very interesting prospect, because when you first like transcend, you want to get yourself a quick ascension for 50 rubies and spend those 7 hero souls just buying ancients or re-rolling until you get an ancient that's gonna actually do you some fucking good. Those ancients being the straight base ones, which are what is it? Ceolatas. Liberatus is a good one. Not Solomon. Solomon's not going to do good in like the first 100 levels, but none of these guys. Not Arcave either, because we don't have guilds. But maybe Mammon. Definitely not Mimsy, just because it's once again it's a little slow for the first 100 levels. Not Morg, because that's a little bit later on. Not Revolt, because that's still rubies. So yeah, it's like either Liberatus, Mammon if you're really desperate and you can't find Liberatus with all those rerolls, and then Ceolatas. Those are the 3 that you want. But to add a 4th one to that pile, that way you don't have to reroll as much, or you have more of a chance to find one that can help you out. That could be worthwhile. And just thinking about that prospect is actually maybe tipping the scales in my brain to figuring out if no Gardenet is worth it. And I think ultimately he might be worth it. All of the factors weighing in the fact that all you need to do is spend a bunch of rubies on it, and it could be better than Liberatus, and in fact it could eventually be so much better than Liberatus just on its own, just from having a bunch of auto clickers on your body, which I need to double check if those go away if you transcend. I'm pretty sure they don't. I'm pretty sure auto clickers you always have, but yeah, always 100% you got that. But I'd have to double check just in case I'm thinking about this all wrong. Because if you have to spend at least 300 rupees every fucking transcension to make no Gardenet as good / better than Liberatus, maybe it's not worth it. But if you keep that forever and you always have that option, and especially when you first transcend those first 100 levels, and it's super useful to have a 4th ancient that you're looking for as you're re-rolling stuff and as you're buying stuff with your first quick ascension, 50 ruby quick ascension, and that is actually very, very useful. I think that might be the hugest use of it. It's not the fact that it can infinitely be better than Liberatus. I think it's the fact that when you transcend, you have that one extra slot that you, one extra ancient that could be fighting for you to be doing really well in those first 100 levels. So it's, I think I'm gonna call it here, guys. I think I'm gonna call it here. Fucking no guard it. Pretty fucking good. Pretty fucking on point. I am just gonna have to do my due diligence and collect up enough rubies to purchase it. Purchase multiples of it, honestly. And I think it's worth it to not even like get any quick ascensions and just save up all my rubies to just get auto clickers, because that equals like permanent upgrades to what's it called? To this ancient no guard net to make it like infinitely fucking better every single time. You know? And it's almost like a permanent upgrade. And y'all saw me when I got this 2x multiplier for all damage forever. I was like, yeah, I mean, it's a one-time buy, and it literally makes you twice as damaging like the entire time. It's not perishable. It's a permanent upgrade. So if this is the equivalent to a permanent upgrade, I think we're good here. I think I would love to purchase that. But enough about that. Glad we could talk about some video games for a while and not politics. That was nice. So like, subscribe, comment if you're enjoying the series thus far. I know I am. And I'll catch you guys in the next episode. Peace out.